What happened on this baseball field in 1965 had never been seen before, and it's never been seen since. On this day, August 22nd, 1965, Candlestick Park in San Francisco, it was the Giants versus the Dodgers in a tight pennant race as Sandy Koufax took the mound against Juan Marichal. It was the third inning, and Juan Marichal had already brushed back several Dodgers batters, but then he had to come up to the plate. John Roseboro, the catcher, threw a ball back to Sandy Koufax so close to Marichal that it actually grazed his ear. Later, Roseboro admitted that he did it on purpose. What happened next would stun the 42,000 fans in attendance. Marichal lifted the bat up high and then brought it down over Roseboro's head, twice. The blow opened up a 2-inch gash above his eye that required 14 stitches as blood covered his face. Both benches emptied onto the field into 14 minutes of chaos. Sandy Koufax sprinted from the mound and tried to stop the fight as the umpire tackled Marichal from behind. And then Willie Mays, a close friend of Roseboro despite being a member of the rival team, came over and helped hold him back and start tending to his wounds. A Dodgers outfielder later said, "They can thank Mays that there wasn't a real riot out there." Marichal was suspended for 8 games and fined $1,750. Roseboro later sued him for $110,000 but settled for $7,500. But there's an ending to this that nobody expected. Years later, the two actually became close friends, and when Marichal was denied entry into the Hall of Fame, it was Roseboro that lobbied for him to get in. After Roseboro's death in 2002, Marichal spoke at his funeral and then continued to call and check on his widow every 6 months after. From one of the ugliest brawls in baseball history to one of the most unlikely friendships to follow. Follow to find out what happens tomorrow on this day in sports history.